EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Cleveland Browns.
Cade York to kick off for the Browns.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. Off we go from Cleveland. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get it! Cougar 19!
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he gets this up close to the 40. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Indianapolis.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go!
Richardson to throw it here on first down. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Miami. And the Browns are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Lightning, 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Rig alert, rig alert. Rig, rig, set, streak, no streak.
Off the play fake, here's Sanders. Going for it all. That is brought in. And he will score. Walker, touchdown Cleveland. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hold the ready. Ready?
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
60 Bobcats, 60. Here we go.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Dragon 60.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on, the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. The throw here is complete. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll give this one to Taylor, running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good spot. Down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
18, Rattler, 8, Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the gun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
29-yard line.
Go! 70 Lions.
Downs goes in motion.
Go!
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. They get 24 on that one, just like first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Now from the 7, it's second and goal.
Practice, Buffalo 18.
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. There's the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down. Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Colts are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
On the ground, it's Quinshon Judkins. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Damn, I miss you, Justin. Sending love from my face compressor.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Again, it's Judkins. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 1.
Come on, come on.
Right side, taken by Njoku. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Cleveland.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Ready?
Judkins now on first and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Charvarius Ward on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the Colts' 38-yard line.
Ready, ready? Cowboy 80.
They'll run the toss here with Judkins.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First and 10.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go. Let's go.
Now it's Sanders. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
We are through one. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates, let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They go play action with Sanders. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark them just shy of the goal line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And goal to go.
Ready. Check, Panther. Get up.
And he will take it in himself. Trevor Sanders. Touchdown, Browns. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
York, good on the extra point. And the Browns extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Kelly. And he will not be able to turn up field. He'll drop him behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Bronco 80.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. They'll let Richardson run this himself.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short game.
Third and long.
79 Bronco. Panther 60.
In motion is Warren. From the gun on third down, Richardson. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
On play action, Shador. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready? Street, street. Hurt, no street. Hurt, hurt. Say, hurt. Check, 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 check. Ready?
To the right side, it's Jungen. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Liking eight. Personal and check. Panther.
On the give, it's Judkins. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5.
It's a gain of 40.
It is a big play for the Browns. 45 yards.
First and goal.
First two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal.
Ready?
Sanders. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Lytle.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Ready, set. Here we go. 19 tight. 9.
He'll get this quickly to Warren on the RPO. And he is out of bounds. They'll mark him just shy of the 20. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Cut 19. Look at 19. 5 in.
Downs goes in motion. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Ready.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. The short pass taken in by Warren. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Ready. Panther 60.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Here's 1st and 10. In motion is Warren. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll take a deep shot for down. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he will go all the way. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Cleveland. The 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. York now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
York to kick off for the Browns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down.
Here we go. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Go.
Give up the middle to Taylor. He'll get about 2. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in on the stop. 2nd and 7. Richardson. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Come on.
Downs goes in motion. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll be stacked up. The line is scrimmage. 2nd and 10. In motion is Warren. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Okay, ready? Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Now Richardson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here's Buffalo 18, 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready?
Sanders now off the bootleg. He's going to look for the home run ball. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Ready? Cowboy, Panther 11, Panther 11.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports.
Ready?
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Track! Track all 80! Check, hurt! Riggs!
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Now Sanders on third and long. That is hard. And he will score. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown Browns. That's his second touchdown in this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this second half. Big time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the third quarter?
York is good on the extra point. And the Browns will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Dixie Maverick!
It's Richardson on the move. He'll take a deep shot for down. He's got it! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. The defense not fighting. They stay at home. They tackle him for no gain.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
From the gun, Richardson. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
70 Lions. Mustang 19.
Now Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Is a turnover on downs.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 3.
Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Shador. A throw there, caught by Legette. Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Xavier Legette, touchdown Cleveland. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. Throwing is Richardson. Exiting the pocket right. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Third and long.
Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
Here's Richardson. He gets this one complete to Pittman. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
70.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
19 tight, 19 tight. 65.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Pittman. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. On play action, Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for down. To the goal line and in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 670 Timberwolves. Ready.
On the handoff, Judkins. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Sanders will throw it. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready,
On play action, Shador. That is caught. He finds Walker. 15-yard pickup there. It's a Browns 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved, and keeps the offense on the field.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
They'll give it here to Judkins. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 60, Panther 60.
That is caught outright on the RPO. He's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready? Stretch the eagle. Go street. Set. Hurt. Ready?
Here's Judkins now as we begin the 4th quarter. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Hurt, hurt. Rig alert, rig alert. Check, 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 check.
They run it once more with Judkins. He's to the 10. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Browns. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. And I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
York, good on the extra point. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
York to kick off for the Browns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? They'll run here with Hill. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Moving left. He runs with it. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds. So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation of that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Richardson operating from the pistol. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Crackle 80. Rig it. Rig, rig. Hey, Crash.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup
Ready? Check, smash, like, street, street.
To throw is Sanders. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to be third down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 8, set, hurt. Go street. Hurt. Let's go.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. First down and more inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They get 24 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
Down at the 14-yard line.
On the set. Here we go. 70 Rangers, 70 Lions. Ready?
Play action. It's Sanders. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll be second down.
60. Go. Hawk 70. Yep.
They go play action now with Sanders. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Ready, check.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Ready.
He's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on third down, and they just can't make a play.
No. 70 Timberwolves. Hurt. Rig alert. Ready.
Judkins will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Makes the score Browns 49, Colts 21. New York to kick off for the Browns.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tight.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down throw for Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completed. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
18 Rattler.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
Here we go.
Richardson forced out wide. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Colts. his 4th TD grab of the season. Richardson and the Colts come to the line. They'll try to tack on 2 more.
Let's go now.
Will line up for the
Cowboy 8,
conversion.
60 Bobcats, 60
They'll look to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around. You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Come on, set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Set, hurt! Street! Check smash! Let go!
They'll run the toss here with Judkins. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Go street! Hurt!
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But
okay, ready?
Biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
70, check, Dragon 60. Ready.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. That is caught. And he's in. That's Walker. Touchdown, Cleveland. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. They continue to add points, Greg. Very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
York is good on the extra point. And the Browns are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get it! 18 Cardinal!
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Rolling to the left. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And this will be incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
In motion is Warren.
Go.
From the gun, Richardson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee.
Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Perfectly timed blitz, and he just gets to the quarterback a fraction of a second too late. The ball comes out of his hand kind of funny as a result of the hit, and I'm not even exactly sure if the guy who caught it was his intended target.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, down.
Now Richardson. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask. And the defense turns them away.
Ready, set, liking, hunter. Let go.
A run, and here comes Judkins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's a Browns first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Come on. Cowboy 80.
So the Dog Pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.